Alright, Raiders. I am back to do some re-rolls, and I'm going to buy an epic team today, re-roll my rare team, and maybe my uncommon team. So here's the results from today's tournament. This is me right here, and I was just barely. I ended up making like, because the entry fee is 5 wax, so I ended up making like 2 wax. But I thought I was at this level, but a couple other people must have re-rolled or entered teams that hadn't been in the tournament before or whatever. So, anyways, I'm gonna re-roll them to at least get into this next tier. Double in my wax next week whenever I play that tournament. So we're gonna do that tonight, and I don't think I'll get up that high, but we'll get up there and re-roll the uncommon, re-roll the rare, and then get an epic team and roll it, depending on how our CPU does. And then our common team did good, so I kind of changed this around a little bit. So right now we are negative 92 wax, and that is um, that includes the cost of the team, all the re-rolls, entry fees, everything. And we've won one tournament. We actually won 8 wax, but um, because it cost us 2 wax to enter the common tournament, I only put 6 as far as that goes. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. And so I'm probably not going to re-roll the common team this week, only because got so much other stuff to re-roll. So I'll kind of do that. But I was pretty happy with that. 6 profits. So I think that ends up being about 15. It would take 15 weeks to get a positive ROI on this team, and then after that, it's just pure profit. So I think that's I think the common team is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead now and buy a. I'm gonna. What is this? I'm gonna go ahead and buy an epic set. Oops. Let's see here. Where are we at? Market. Alright, so we are going to go for adventurers. We are going to go epic. Now, right now is the free tournament. I'm actually getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. I think I'll get the epic team now, but I probably won't I may not re-roll it today, just because tomorrow's kind of an off day. It's not off day, but it's free play, free play tournament tomorrow. So Wednesday is the rare tournament, so I want to make sure to get that re-rolled. And let's see. All right, so we're gonna do price lowest. Okay, epics are super cheap right now, so if you guys have the ability to get a team together, go for it. Let's see. I'm gonna get a wizard, cleric, cleric. What else we got? Warrior, and we need a rogue. Where are they? Oh, there you are. And this is the wrong account. So this was I was actually doing some making some templates for the new Battle Pets set today. So, all right, so it's less than $100. I'm sorry, less than 100 wax for an entire epic team. So I'm going for it. I'm gonna do that. Good job. You spent all my money. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to. Oh, there it is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and enter the team in real quick. and at least see what the starting stats are. That way I can kind of see. Alright, this is going to be 100 buck. Epic one. Okay. So I'm going to at least see what the starting stats are. Maybe we'll get a lucky roll and we'll be in the money right away. But I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and go down to our epic team. Let's see. So that's about 110, 100 or 220, 290, 375-ish, 350-ish, 360-ish. So that's about 750, 750, 840, 940, 1040, 1110, 1180-ish, 1280, 1350, 1450, 1650. That's not bad. That might be 1650, 1700. I might have to check this one out. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that math real quick, and then I'll get back with you. All right, so I went ahead and did all the numbers, and this is about 1600, like I said. The nice thing I like about this team, is that it's got the rogue is really decent, and then so I probably won't have to improve him, but I'll definitely have to improve on a couple of these. I'm at 1578, and I need to get to like 1750, I think. Let's see, down here, 1760, 1770, somewhere in there, around there. 1800 would be nice to be safe. Yeah. So I'll probably not re-roll that one right away. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, the uncommon I was really unhappy with, because I thought I was thought I was going to be in the other tier, and somebody knocked me out. So I'm going to go ahead and re-roll these guys. I got to see which one I want to re-roll. Looks like the wizard is 390. Oh yeah, he's definitely. So basically any bump on the wizard is going to get me to where I want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll let you know how that works out with the wizard. So I got super lucky. I got the first reroll I did on the wizard was a success, and actually, never mind. I must have looked at it wrong the first time, so we're going to keep trying. It was not a success. Alright, I think that uncommon team is going to be where I need it now, so I just spent 40 more whacks re-rolling that. It was 8 re-rolls total for that one wizard. I finally got a bump on him. And let's go ahead. So right now we're at 1639. I haven't haven't entered in the new totals yet for the wizard, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so wizard really got bumped up good. New team total is now 1663, which is 33,270 total power, which would put me right around this area, which is not far from the top 10. It's probably top 15 or so, so that's not too shabby. Epic's one of the easiest tournaments right now, in my opinion. I think I mean, none of them are easy, and none of them are really hard to at least get in the money. But as far as getting top 10, I think Epic might be one of the easier ones. And so there's 10. Yeah, so I'd be right in this area here, and that gives me a lot of leeway. As far as what did I say? I said epic. I meant uncommon, but yeah. All right, so I think we're good on that for now. Uncommon is done. Let me see what I'm going to do next. Okay, yesterday I ran out of CPU when I was re-rolling my rare team for tomorrow, so I want to get that finished. Right now it's at 1594, and I think I need it to be around 16. Let's see, 16-2, somewhere in there, 16-20, something like that, just to be break even. So, and I want to at least be break even on all my teams or better, obviously. But I'm gonna go ahead and see this. All right, so Warriors 390, 400, 394, and these guys are almost exactly identical. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and re-roll every one of these, and until I get an improvement, and kind of hope it's a big one. But if not, any bump should get me to 1620. Well, that's not true, but I mean most of the time it should be. So let's go for a reroll. So I went ahead and re-rolled the rare team. Got super lucky. Got a decent bump off the wizard, 20 something points. So I spent 40 wax, so now I'm negative 140, which is not bad for this rare team. So this team here now should be making like 3 wax a week or so, but I'll probably re-roll it, but I want to get to the epic team, so uh, the epic team next. But so just to show you, I mean, sometimes you can get really lucky with a team, and sometimes not. But I felt like I got really lucky with this rare team. I spent 140 wax buying the team, the NFTs, and re-rolling it. So that's not bad at all. Where this uncommon team, I had to spend 388 wax. Plus, I actually won a couple wax also. Anyways, 388 wax. Now it's a little bit of a better tier team, but not much. And so that just goes to show you that sometimes you know the initial roll is really good, or you get some lucky re-rolls. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and re-roll this epic team. I've got to find out what I can't remember what the epic. I don't know what it takes to get into the money on the epic. I better look at that. So it looks like about 1760 is the where you want to be. A little more than that, 1770 maybe, get you in this area. But if we could get 1800 and get you right in here. So I'm going to go for, I don't know, 17, what did I say? 17, that would be 17.6, 17.7, 1770. I'm going to go ahead and do some re-rolls. Let's see. 1770 is what I want. Oof, okay. Oh crap, what did I pay for that team? I think it was 100 wax. Let's see. Okay. And we want 1770. Alright, so I'm going to just re-roll. I think I'm going to go ahead and re-roll just the cleric and warrior for now. Go once and see if we can get lucky. Okay, so I got a re-roll on the cleric that bumped me up about 50 points. So I still need like 120 more points to increase here. So this time I'm going to go ahead and re-roll the wizard and the warrior and see what happens with those. Okay, we went up about another 25 points. We got a hit on the wizard. So now we're at 431 for the rogue, 428 for the wizard, 442 for the cleric, and our weakest link right now is the warrior. So now if we need what? Still need another 100 points. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going with the wizard and the warrior. I'm going to keep re-rolling those two. Alright, so I just re-rolled the wizard and the warrior 2 times each. I didn't get anything the first time, so let's see. I still owe 80 wax, so I'm down 260 wax right now on this epic team. Now here's the fun thing. Alright, so here was the warrior's stats, right? 110, 85, 69, and 109 for a total of 373. Now look what happened to my warrior. Oh, sorry, I meant wizard. Let's check that again. All right. 85, 68, 111, 163. Now let's look at the wizard. How about that? 105.8, 105.8, 101.9, and 172.2. So that is about 220, 320. That's about 500, I think. He's close. He's close to 500. So I'm going to go ahead and put those stats in. That's a pretty amazing roll. Actually going to bump us up another 70. So all I'm going to have to do is re-roll the warrior after I'm done putting those stats in, and we should be good for this next tournament coming up. So let's go ahead and get those stats in. Okay, so I got those stats in for the wizard, and he is at 485 now. That's a pretty nice bump. We're at 1733 now. I think I said I want to be around 1770 or so, but this warrior is still pretty low stat. So it'd be awesome if I could get him up to like 440, something like that, because that would give me 1800, which would be sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and re-roll him a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that and see where we can get. Well, I ain't going to lie, I just made that look easy. I just re-rolled the warrior and got me up to, I'm at like 36,450. 36,450 team power, which is nuts. Yeah, that's crazy lucky. All right, so 36,000. What did I say? 36,450. I'm gonna be in the top 10. Well, is that top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, not top 10, but 36. Pretty dang close. I think that's top 10 right there at 109. And I'm going to be at 36, 450. 36, 4. Oh, I'm going to just, I can't re-roll anymore. Not right yet. But I'm looking at 11th place, it looks like. But, maybe somebody, you know what? This sucker right here is going to be retiring pretty soon. So, anyways, yeah, so that was, honestly, that was amazing. That was a couple amazing rolls on that Epic team. So Epic is easy to break into right now, I believe, and the NFTs are cheap. I spent 100 wax on NFTs. So next week, most likely, my prize is going to be right in here, 68 wax, right? Keep in mind it does cost 20 wax to get into an Epic tournament. So so 48 wax, just to round it off, say 50 wax is what I'm going to be winning per week, because I've got room to drop too. I mean, look at all those places there. So anyway, so I'll be winning about 50 wax a week, and I only spent 280 wax on this team as far as rerolls, the NFTs, and everything else. So 50 wax, boom, in 5 weeks, I've paid for the team, and then it's all profit until it retires whenever it hits 10,000 wax. I mean, I'll probably end up re-rolling it once the tournament gets a little more competitive. I might be able to re-roll the rogue here. He's a 431. Cleric's a 442. But that wizard roll was amazing, 485, and then a warrior roll right after for 463. So. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Oh, let me give you a update on where I'm at as far as money goes. So this is the $100 challenge, and we now have 1,850 wax left. So I've spent 1,100 wax, and I've got, let's see, 1 common team, 2 uncommon teams, which one hasn't been re-rolled, 1 rare team, and then 1 epic team. I'm probably not going to do a legendary, just because the NFTs are so expensive, and I don't really have the funds for that right now. Plus everything about Legendary is expensive, but the prizes are good too. So, but anyways, I'm gonna probably go ahead and just stop at Epic, and then tomorrow's video, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'll find either buy another team or re-roll my crappy uncommon team or something like that. But all right, guys, have fun, and I will see you tomorrow.